क्लोज कर कैमरा केवल चेयर ही देखा आ कुछ रही कैमरा भी हाइट हो
हाइट कर
ऊपर करे कैमरा
स्टैंड देखि दो
नहीं
कैमरा ये स्टैंड आउट लोक टिके
Odisha, like Brachystelma mahendragiriensis, Trypagon mahendragiriensis, Eria meghasaniensis, and Cycas niagarensis. Gandhamardan Hills,
गुंड कर पानी बुतरे कर लगे कर पट्टी बांधले हाड़ गोड़ भी जुड़ी जाए
इच्छा हो मुहा जाल एटा पीले देहर शरीर ठीक रखवा
Mandasaru Gorge, Malaygiri Hills, Barbara RF, Pradhanpat RF, Khandadar Hills and Kapilash Wildlife Sanctuary are some of the important landscapes for threatened medicinal plants. While Bhitarkanika and Chilika are designated as two Ramsar sites of the state, Bhitarkanika is known to be the world's second largest mangrove destination in terms of species diversity after Papua New Guinea. Chilika Lake receives more than 8 lakh migratory birds every year, including greater flamingos, spot-billed pelicans, garganese, Pacific golden plovers, and fulvous whistling ducks. The faunal resources comprise of 114 species of mammals, of which 103 are wild and 11 domestic. 537 species of birds,
There was a time when the world was full of forest. The forest was home to animals, birds, humans and plants alike. But then man started destroying the forests, building houses for himself and making cities, displacing animals and birds in the process. A sanctuary comprising forested areas of Cuttack and Khurda districts was created in 1982. It was known as the Chandaka Sanctuary. The Chandaka Dhammapada Sanctuary was born out of a desire to preserve the forest and the life forms that it sustains. This sanctuary was once part of the vast Eastern Ghat forests and the Central Indian Elephant Range. Known for its sizable population of elephants, this forest is barely 20 kilometers away from the city limits of Bhubaneswar. Covering an area of 193.39 square kilometer, this sanctuary is spread out on either side of the old Grand Trunk Road built during the reign of Sher Shah Suri in the 16th century. On one side of the road is the Chandaka Dhammapada forest spread over 178 square kilometer. On the other is the 19 square kilometer Bharatpur forest just on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar. The plentiful availability of kumbhi, boro, osto, bamboo and lajakuli here is a major attraction for elephants for whom the sanctuary provides a safe and secure habitat. Dotted with several lakes and full of their favorite food, they roam the jungles without fear of conflict or attack, without a care in the world. sanctuary set up for elephants is, however, home to many other creatures too. Spotted deer, pangolins, rattle, porcupines, a wide variety of reptiles and snakes, and peacocks are found in large numbers in these forests. The numerous water bodies inside the forest not only quench the thirst of the elephants and deer, they also become a paradise for migratory birds in winter. Butterflies of various colors fly around these forests in the monsoons. Once on the verge of extinction, these forests are now resplendent again with a thick layer of greenery after the formation of the sanctuary. Home to a large number of endangered species of animals and birds, it has now become a treasure house of biodiversity. Efforts are on to make the sanctuary more useful than it already is. Trees are being planted at various places inside the forest. Grasslands are being developed for herbivorous animals like deer. How do elephants bathe? How do jackals run? How do the leaves of the bamboo tree rustle? How do drops of dew glisten in the sunshine? What do butterflies talk about in silence? The answers to all these questions are not available on the balcony of a 16th floor apartment or in the hot bathtub of a 20 by 20 bathroom. They
3 in India, all of them in Odisha. Gahirmatha in Dr. Abdul Kalam Island at Bhadrak, delta of Devi River in Puri, and Rushikulya in Berhampur are the largest habitation corridors where the turtles return to nest in November every year. But what makes the study of olive ridley so fascinating is the synchronized nesting behavior, a phenomenon designated as aribadas or mass nesting. Females in multitudes return to the same beach where they pattered their tiny feet to lay eggs. Each female digs up a characteristic conical nest where she lays more than 100 eggs. Once done with egg laying, the turtles perform a Ridley dance, thumping feet in a rhythm to plug the nests with sand. Although mass nesting is common, yet these turtles may also nest sporadically throughout the year with no synchronous arrival. Unlike humans, temperature determines the gender of the baby turtles. Eggs closer to the surface are exposed to a higher temperature and develop into female, while those deep in the nest develop into a male. Once the incubation period of 45 to 50 days is over, the bell of hatchling starts, moving towards water bodies. Despite being the most abundant sea turtle found in oceanic waters, this species has lost 30% of its population, which has increased the concern. Incidental capture by trawlers, illegal fishing, habitat loss due to climate change and pollution, disruption in the food chain, egg and meat consumption and trading, disease and predation. Conserving olive ridley can keep a check on the outnumbering population of jellyfish and certain seaweeds, thereby maintaining ecological balance. Turtles' shells are landing platforms for seabirds, bringing huge flocks to visit the seashore. Even the damaged eggs enhance beach vegetation. And of course, turtles are a big subject of tourist attraction. Out of every 1,000 hatchlings entering the sea, only one hatchling survives to reach adulthood. Olive ridleys have been declared as vulnerable by IUCN, or International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. The conservation of such vulnerable species is crucial, as it might soon become endangered. Determined steps are being taken by Odisha Forest Department, particularly Bhadrak and Rajnagar WL divisions in Gahirmatha. Forest Department, with cooperation from Coast Guard and local police, has ensured strict enforcement of laws and acts over illegal fishing and smuggling, especially during breeding and mating seasons. Therefore, olive ridley's conservation is vital for the survival of oceanic ecosystem.
नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्याम जगन्नाथाय ते नमः. Jai Jagannath. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you on the World Elephant Day 2023. As we know, World Elephant Day is celebrated to recognize the importance of elephants in our ecosystem and to create awareness on the protection of wild elephants, conserving elephant habitats, and providing better treatment for captive elephants. Indeed, it is a day for the people around the world to come together and to pledge to protect and love the majestic animal, elephants. This year, the World Elephant Day is organized jointly by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, and Department of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha together. On the land Odisha, having more than 2,000 elephants with remarkable achievements in conservation of the gigantic creatures, the decision of celebrating World Elephant Day 2023 in Odisha is indeed commendable. Since time immemorial, the kings of Odisha have been known as Gajapatis, that is the masters of the elephants. Besides, the elephants have been an integral part of Sri Jagannath cult, and our Sri Jagannath and Sri Balabhadra, the lords of the universe, are attired with Gaja Vesha on Snana Purnima before millions of devotees around the world. Thus, the celebration of World Elephant Day 2023 in Odisha is all the more historically and culturally remarkable. The celebration marks the gracious presence of esteemed Sri Bhupender Yadavji, Honorable Union Minister, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, esteemed Sri Ashwini Kumar Chaubeji, Honorable Minister of State, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, esteemed Sri Pradeep Kumar Amarji, Honorable Minister, Department of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, esteemed Sri C.P. Goyalji, Director General of Forest and Special Secretary to Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, esteemed Sri Satyabrata Sahuji, Additional Chief Secretary to the Department of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, and Sri Satya Prakash Yadavji, Additional Director General of Forest and Member Secretary NTCA, Sri Ramesh Kumar Pandeji, Inspector General of Forest and Director Project Elephant, PC Chief and Head of Forest Force Odisha, Sri Devidatta Bishwalji, and PC Chief Wildlife, Sri Sushil Kumar Popalji. May I now request all our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come on stage and take their respective seats. With a big round of applause, we welcome the esteemed guests of the occasion and the World Elephant Day 2023, organized by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, in association with the Department of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha. As we know, every auspicious occasion commences with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp, and today, in a gesture to start the program auspiciously, seeking the divine benedictions, we would like to request the esteemed dignitaries on the dais for lighting the ceremonial lamp. May I request Honorable Ministers and other dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the ceremonial lamp to mark the beginning of the commencement of the inauguration of the World Elephant Day 2023 this morning. So in an auspicious note, we have sought the blessings of Lord Jagannath, and we are extremely grateful to all the dignitaries in the dais. I take the opportunity to request esteemed IG Forest and Director Project Elephant Sri Ramesh Kumar Pandeyji to welcome our beloved guests by presenting orchids and uttariyas as a token of love to their benign presence. We are extremely grateful to all the dignitaries, particularly the union ministers and the state minister and other office bearers of the ministry and of the Department of Forest, Environment and Climate Change. We profoundly stick to the conception of Atithi Devo Bhava, and the Atithis are adored with the humble presentation of orchids and uttariyas in a traditional note. We are extremely grateful to all the dignitaries for their benign presence on the occasion of World Elephant Day 2023. We are very much thankful to IG Forest Ramesh Kumar Pandeyji and Director Project Elephant. And now Sri Satyabrata Sahu is with us. And before we request Sri Sahu to kindly present the welcome address, we also welcome IG Forest Ramesh Kumar Pandeyji by presenting him with the orchid and this uttariya as a token of love and appreciation to his encouraging presence. Sri Satyabrata Sahu, esteemed Additional Chief Secretary to Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, and Special Relief Commissioner Odisha is with us. We take the privilege to request Sri Sahu to present welcome address.
Jai Jagannath, Namaskar to all. Sri Bhupender Yadav ji, Honorable Minister, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. Sri Ashwini Kumar Choube ji, Honorable Minister of State, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. Our Honorable Minister, Sri Pradeep Kumar Amad ji. Sri C.P. Goyal ji, Director General of Forest and Special Secretary to Government of India. All other dignitaries present on the dais, all the functionaries, ladies and gentlemen, friends from the print and electronic media. It is a proud moment for the state of Odisha and particularly the State Forest Department to host this World Elephant Day celebration, that is 12th of August, jointly with the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. We are really proud of this event. As most of us we know, elephant population in Odisha is a part of eastern central Indian population terrain, and as per the last census which was conducted, the state's elephant population is about 2/3 of this landscape. With such a huge population, which is around 2,000, Government of Odisha is always committed to the cause of conservation of elephants as well as to prevent this human-elephant conflict. A number of measures have been taken by the state government to not only improve the elephant habitat but also to mitigate the human-elephant conflict. Our state is putting under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Sri Naveen Patnaik ji on focus on community participation in wildlife management, including management of human-elephant conflict, and for which we are involving the village level volunteers. The village level volunteers are engaged in most conflict-prone villages who are acting as an interface between the State Forest Department officials and the local communities in preventing depredation by elephants. Further, to protect life and property from these damages, a scheme of solar fencing on PPP mode has been launched last year, where 90% of the cost of erection of solar fence is borne by the government from its own budgetary support, and the balance is contributed by the community. Moreover, the state is having an exclusive budget head for management of elephants and their corridors. Major measures which are highlighted and which should be mentioned here for protection of elephants, what measures we are taking in the state of Odisha are as follows. 3 elephant reserves have been declared, notified. One in Mayurubhanj, another in Mahanadi, another in Sambalpur Elephant Reserve, as Sambalpur Elephant Reserves. Elephant habitat improvement is done through maintenance, creation of water bodies, besides fodder and grassland development in forest area. For protection of the habitat, squads have been formed comprising of local forest fringe villagers, and in addition to that, Joint Task Force JTF comprising of both forest and police officials have been formed. Community participation is the hallmark of our management practices. Through community participation, the schemes of Gajasathi, 5 villagers or volunteers locally selected by the Bana Suraksha Samiti, we have done this program, and we have so far started this in 500 villages in the year 21-22, which has been extended to around 1200 villages in last year 22-23, and you will be happy to know that this year we have planned to introduce this scheme in 2000 villages. Further, the scheme of Jana Suraksha, Gaja Suraksha in PPP mode launched on pilot basis last year with erection of 20 kilometers of solar fencing, and this year we are planning to achieve 200 kilometers in 50 important villages. Eco-tourism is another important aspect of our management policy. Eco-tourism has been taken up in 49 sites with about 700 families involved in management of the sites. Entire revenue we are generating through eco-tourism sites is plowed back to the eco-tourism groups. State has the best policy in the country on relocation of villages from tiger reserves, wildlife sanctuaries, deep forests. Already over 20 villages with about 1800 families have been relocated. Last but not the least, our Honorable Chief Minister values the importance of human life. Every life is precious according to him. So compassionate amount on account of wildlife depredation has recently been announced. In fact, in the entire East Central elephant landscape, Odisha state, the rates of compassionate amount is the highest. Otherwise also the rates are one among the highest in the country. I am sure this event, with so many measures we are taking, since time is short, later on this will be deliberated and elaborated by other officers. But I am sure this particular event will give a renewed insight on elephant conservation to all the stakeholders present here. I once again welcome one and all to this celebration. Please enjoy your stay in this beautiful temple city of Odisha. Jai Hind, Namaskar, Bande Utkal Janani.
Thank you, sir. We are extremely grateful to you for presenting the welcome address. Indeed, we are delighted to have in our midst esteemed Sri C.P. Goyalji, Director General of Forest and Special Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India. May I request you, sir, for the introductory remarks.
Honorable Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Shri Bhupendra Yadav ji, Honorable Minister of State for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Shri Ashwani Kumar Chaubey sir, Honorable Minister of Forest for Odisha, dignitaries on the dais, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. I, on behalf of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, welcome you all on this occasion of the World Elephant Day. As you are aware, India is one of the mega diverse countries and the home to variety of species from small animals to large animals like elephants. Government of India has initiated many successful conservation programs such as Project Elephant, Project Tiger, Project Lion, Project Dolphin, which are aimed to conserve and protect the flagship species of the country. There are 3 species of elephant distributed all across the globe, and the Asian elephant at present are there in 13 countries. Compared to other Asian elephant range countries, the elephant range and population continue to be stable in India. Considering the importance of these species, the elephants are protected under the Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and accorded highest degree of protection as per the legal laws of the country. India holds 60% wild Asian elephant population distributed in 4 major regional populations like northern population, which is around 2,000 elephants, in east central region, which has around 3,000 population, northeastern region, which has about 10,000 elephants, and largest population found in southern region, which is around 14,000 elephants. As per the last All India elephant estimation in 2017, there are around 30,000 elephants found in country, and we have around 3,000 elephants also in captivity. After the successful initiative of Project Tiger, the Government of India had launched Project Elephant in the year 1992 as a centrally sponsored scheme with the mission to protect the elephants and its habitat and improve the connectivity through the protection and restoration of corridors. Also, to ensure the welfare of captive elephants, guidelines and manuals have been prepared and issued to the states. Measures are being taken to curb the illegal transport of elephants. In order to achieve the objectives of Project Elephant, Government of India is continuously putting constant efforts, and as a part of it, elephant habitats in various parts of the country have been notified as elephant reserves, which are basic management units for elephant conservation and management. A total of 33 elephant reserves have been notified so far with an area of more than 80,000 square kilometers spread in 14 states. In the last 2 years, 3 elephant reserves, namely Lemru Elephant Reserve in Chhattisgarh, Agastyamalai Elephant Reserve in Tamil Nadu, and Tarai Elephant Tiger Reserve in Uttar Pradesh have been notified with an area of more than 6,000 square kilometers. The establishment of new elephant reserves will aid in the conservation of elephant population and would help in mitigation of their conservation efforts and also migration from one habitat to another, and minimize the issue of human-elephant conflict. Corridors that connect the otherwise disconnected landscapes is considered as an important strategy to conserve elephants and minimize human-elephant conflicts. Recognizing this vital importance, the Project Elephant, along with the state forest departments, has completed the important task of ground validating of the elephant corridors all across the country. Corridors that connect the otherwise disconnected landscapes are also important in the sanction of the development projects that are considered under Forest Conservation Act. Keeping the success of management effective evaluation of the protected areas and tiger reserves in management, the ministry is piloting the management effectiveness evaluation for Project Elephant areas also. In the first of its kind, an important corridor in Odisha was notified as a conservation reserve under the provisions of Wildlife Protection Act 1972. A comprehensive field manual for managing human-elephant conflict for frontline staff has been prepared for managing and mitigating human-elephant conflicts effectively. The field manual has been prepared in Hindi, Assamese, Malayalam, and English. The ministry has initiated the development of a genetic database of captive elephants all across the country through DNA sampling and using Gaj Suchna mobile app. Till now, DNA samples have been collected and analyzed of more than 300 captive elephants from Delhi, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, Tripura, Rajasthan, and Punjab. To commemorate the successful completion of 30 years of Project Elephant in 2022, and give more impetus to the conservation efforts, the ministry celebrated Gaj Utsav 2023 in Kaziranga National Park. The program was inaugurated by the Honorable President of the country and other relevant stakeholders. In the last 3 years, regular capacity building workshops, structured trainings, sensitization programs are organized for railway officials, National Highway Authority of India officials, veterinarians, Forest Department officials and other frontline staff and Mahavats. We are also regularly conducting the inter-ministerial meetings with the line departments. I am sure with the collective effort of all stakeholders, we would be able to secure the elephants and other wildlife species for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shah. Thank you for your encouraging presence and inspiring words. The Congregation of World Elephant Day 2023 is all set to witness the release of a few publications. To start with, we have the Elephant Corridors of India 2023. For the Project Elephant, one of the important elephant conservation strategies is securing corridors which facilitate elephant movement across habitats. The publication includes the information pertaining to all the corridors, including their current status of use by elephants. I take the opportunity to request our honorable guests to kindly release the Elephant Corridors of India 2023. To move on, I would like to request our esteemed guests to kindly release the publication Elephant Reserves of India, an Atlas version 2. This is the updated version of the Atlas of Elephant Reserves of India, which was released in 2022. The version 2 includes biogeographic region in which the elephant reserve falls, the elephant population estimated in the elephant reserve, and all the information concerning elephant reserves of India. And now the Elephant Reserves of India and Atlas version 2 is being released by our esteemed dignitaries. For elephant conservation, a poster is designed with artistic depiction of the folklore elephant, the forest elephant, and the companion elephant. In a gesture to globalize elephants' instinctive loving and docile nature and paramount role in ecosystem, the poster will cater to the conservation of the elephant. I deem it a privilege to request our guests of the occasion to kindly unveil the poster on elephant conservation. An applause of appreciation will make it more the way memorable. So the poster on elephant conservation is unveiled by our esteemed guests. We are forwarded to the most touching moment of the event, which marks the distribution of Gaj Gaurav Awards by our honorable ministers. As known, Gaj Gaurav Awards are given away to recognize the efforts towards elephant conservation. In recognition to the good practices adopted by the captive elephant owners and outstanding work done by the field officers, frontline staff, and private custodians in elephant conservation, the Gaj Gaurav Awards will be offered right now. Under the category of Communities for Protection and Conservation of Elephants and Their Habitats, we invite Aleph Nagar Joint Forest Management Committee, West Bengal, to receive Gaj Gaurav Awards for their outstanding role in protection of forest and conservation of wildlife in Vardhan. For the conservation and management of elephants, they are working tirelessly. The award, which will be given away by our honorable ministers, includes medal, certificate of appreciation with an encouraging amount of rupees 40,000 given in the form of bank check. So the recipient of Gaj Gaurav Award under category of Communities for Protection and Conservation of Elephants and Their Habitats goes to Aleph Nagar Joint Forest Management Committee, West Bengal. Alif Nagar Giant Forest Management Committee, West Bengal is receiving this awards of appreciation in the name of Gaj Gaurav Award. Under the category of frontline staff in the field of elephant conservation, we fondly remember Biswaranjan Panigrahi, the ex-protection squad of Denkanal Range, Odisha, who died having been attacked by an elephant while on duty in forest protection work on 11th March 2022. With prayers for his mukhya, we invite unto the dais the wife of late Biswaranjan Panigrahi to receive the Gaj Gaurav Award on behalf. The medal, the certificate of appreciation and the cash award of rupees 40,000 given to the wife of late Biswaranjan Panigrahi. Under the same category of frontline staff in the field of elephant conservation, we call upon Sri Pitambar Gowda, the watcher, Elephant Squad of Koraput Circle, Rayagada, to receive the award. His skill, vigilance and sincere effort has averted human or elephant casualty in the Koraput Circle, Rayagada, and for that he is being conferred with the most coveted Gaj Gaurav Award 2023. Sri Pitambar Gowda, the watcher, the Elephant Squad of Koraput Circle, Rayagada. So this is a recognition to his skill and vigilance and sincere effort in averting human or elephant casualty. Sri Pitambar Gowda being felicitated. Under the same category of frontline staff in the field of elephant conservation, we invite Sri Deepak Sharma, Forest Guard, Assistant Gaj Yatra Team, Mahasamund Forest Division, Chhattisgarh, to receive the award. Having been actively involved in implementing the Gaj Yatra, an initiative by Government of Chhattisgarh to educate people about the elephants in the severe conflict-prone areas, Sri Sharma has contributed to elephant conservation. And in recognition and appreciation to his commendable work, this Gaj Gaurav Award is being given to him by our honorable guests. Sri Deepak Sharma, Forest Guard, Assistant Gaj Yatra Team, Mahasamund Forest Division, Chhattisgarh. Now we invite on the dais Dr. Mirza Wasim, the veterinary officer, Bandipur TR of Karnataka State, to kindly come over to receive the Gaj Gaurav Award. Dr. Mirza Wasim is a committed veterinary officer who could save the life of an elephant electrocuted on 14th February 2023 by his treatment. And for this commendable service by Dr. Mirza Wasim in saving the life of an elephant who was about to die, this Gaj Gaurav Award is being conferred on him. The award carries a cash of rupees 40,000 along with the medal and certificate of appreciation. So once again, with a big round of applause, we welcome Dr. Mirza Wasim, the veterinary officer, Bandipur TR of Karnataka State. We are extremely thankful to all our distinguished guests of the occasion. Now I take the opportunity to request Honorable Minister, Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, esteemed Sri Pradeep Kumar Amat ji, to kindly address the congregation.
Esteemed Sri Bhupinder Jadhav ji, Honorable Minister Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Sri Ashwini Kumar Choube ji, Honorable Minister of State, Environment and Climate Change, Director General of Forest and Special Secretary to Government of India, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Additional Chief Secretary Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, PCCF of Odisha, PCCF Wildlife and Chief Wildlife Warden, Odisha, other dignitaries and officials from Government of India and different states, Gaja Sathi volunteers, Elephant Squads members, friends from electronic and print media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure that Government of India have chosen Odisha for this year celebration of World Elephant Day. Elephants are an integral part of our cultural heritage. Odisha is one of the most important elephant range states in the region in terms of elephant population, which are found almost in every part of the state except for a few coastal and southern districts. Our state government, under the able leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Naveen Patnaik, is always committed to the cause of wildlife conservation, including elephants, and has taken many measures for improvement of wildlife habitat in the state. However, the growing human population and need-based developmental activities have led to human-wild animal conflict, more particularly human-elephant conflict in the state. Thus, one of the major challenges before the Wildlife Organization of the state of Odisha is to tackle the man-elephant conflict arising out of the use of shared landscapes between the man and the wild animals. The long-ranging elephants are in search of new habitat and corridors. In fact, presence of elephants has been noticed in places where elephants have never been found before. The conservation effort being made in the state, particularly through public participation, has encouraged the people to be more supportive in conservation of elephants. We have successful model of ecotourism involving the local communities, active participation of villagers as Gaj Sathi, and the scheme of Jana Suraksha, Gajaraksha, wherein substantial funding support is provided.
करता है और सचमुच हर एक शुभ कार्यों में हमारे यहाँ शादी विवाह अन्य अच्छे पूजा के अवसर पर हम लोग ऐसे गज को प्रणाम करके ही अपना कार्य प्रारंभ करते हैं। हमारे यहाँ शास्त्र में कहा गया है गजानन पूरी तरह से निहित है, और जहाँ तक जिसने वन और वन्य जीवों के संरक्षण को प्रत्येक भारतीय का मौलिक कर्तव्य भी हो जाता है। इसलिए वनों का संरक्षण और वन प्राणियों का संरक्षण हमारे लिए एक कर्तव्य ही नहीं बल्कि हमारा धर्म है। हाथी संरक्षण भारत में बहुत पहले से यह शुरू हुआ था कौटिल्य के अर्थशास्त्र में 300 ईसा पूर्व जो गजवन या हाथी के वनों के 8 वनों का वर्णन भी किया गया है। स्वतंत्र भारत में भी हमने हाथी संरक्षण की दिशा में 3 दशक पूरे किए। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी ने कहा है कि सदियों से वन्य जीवों और इनके पर्यावासों का संरक्षण भारत के सांस्कृतिक लोकाचार का एक हिस्सा रहा है, जो करुणा और सह अस्तित्व को प्रोत्साहित करता है। पौराणिक परंपरा के अनुरूप आज भारत में 33 हाथी रिजर्व भी है, जिसमें 14 राज्यों में ये कुल 80,000 से भी ज़्यादा वर्ग किलोमीटर में फैले हुए हैं। भारत में एशियाई हाथों की जो एशियाई हाथी हैं उनकी संख्या एक बड़ी आबादी है और वास्तविक में 60% से भी अधिक जंगली एशियाई हाथी भारत में पाए जाते हैं। 2017 में आयोजित जो अंतिम हाथी का गणना हुआ था उसमें लगभग 30,000 हाथियों की संख्या थी। यह भारतीय संस्कृति में निहित वन्य जीव संरक्षण के अनुरूप है और कहा गया है गजेंद्रो महेंद्रो यं प्राकृत शांग सुलोचना, यानी कि हाथी हमारी प्रकृति का दीप्तिवान रत्न है। और सचमुच में संसाधनों के लिए प्रतिस्पर्धा के साथ साथ जो आज मानव हाथी संघर्ष बढ़ रहा है, ये हमारे लिए चिंता का एक विषय है। और सचमुच यह दुखद है कि हाथियों द्वारा प्रतिवर्ष औसतन 500 लोग मारे जाते हैं और लोगों के प्रतिशोध में लगभग 100 हाथी भी मारे जाते हैं। मानव हाथी संघर्ष का प्रबंधन भारत सरकार का एक प्रमुख हिस्सा है, हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी चुनौती है और हम इसके लिए सतत प्रयत्नशील हैं और इस संख्या को कैसे कम किया जाए, नगण्य हो, हम ऐसा प्रयास सरकार की ओर से कर रहे हैं। जहाँ तक जीवों का संरक्षण व संवर्धन की दिशा में प्रभावी प्रबंधन को सुनिश्चित करने के लिए हमारी सरकार ने हाल ही में संसद में वन्य जीव संरक्षण संवर्धन में कई महत्वपूर्ण संशोधन भी हमने किए हैं। इन सभी चुनौतियों और राष्ट्र की विकासात्मक आकांक्षाओं के बावजूद हमारे देश ने हाथी संरक्षण में प्रशंसनीय कार्य किया है और मुझे यह कहते हुए गर्व हो रहा है कि भारत हाथी संरक्षण में अपनी अग्रणी भूमिका अदा कर रही है। स्थानीय समुदाय कई वर्षों से हाथियों के साथ रह रहे हैं और उनके पास हाथी और अन्य जीवों के साथ जो सह अस्तित्व में रहने का पारंपरिक ज्ञान है, मंत्रालय इस पारंपरिक ज्ञान को भी संरक्षित करने के लिए सभी आवश्यक कदम उठा रही है। स्थानीय समुदायों जैसे तमिलनाडु के मालासार समुदायों, देश भर के महावतों और अन्य वन कर्मचारियों, संयुक्त वन प्रबंधन समुदायों आदि द्वारा की गई अच्छी पहलों और उत्कृष्ट कार्यों के लिए हमने गज पुरस्कार भी प्रदान किया है और उसको गज पुरस्कार से हम नवाजते हैं। मुझे इस वर्ष के गौरव से हम प्रत्येक गज पुरस्कार विजेता को पुरस्कार राशि भी 40,000 की राशि प्रदान किया गया है गज हाथी और प्रजा एक साथ चलना ही होगा और किसी एक की भी अनदेखी करने से दोनों को ही नुकसान होगा। और इसलिए मैं आप सबको भी आज शुभकामना देते हुए वन और वन प्राणियों के संरक्षण के लिए हम लोग सजग रहे, जागरूक रहे। आप सभी को शुभकामना देते हुए मैं आशा करता हूं कि विचार विमर्शों से सभी हितधारकों के ठोस प्रयासों से हमारे वन जीव जो आने वाली हमारी सदियां हैं उस सदियों में ये फूलते फलते रहेंगे। और सचमुच में हम सब जानते हैं वन का कितना महत्व है। बरसात का मौसम भी है, हम वृक्ष अच्छी संख्या में विभाग के द्वारा भी और हम तो आम लोगों से अपील करेंगे कि वो वनों का आच्छादन करें, वनों का पौधारोपण का काम बड़ी संख्या में करें। वन होगा तो मन होगा। और सचमुच में भगवान श्री राम बन गए तो बन गए, श्री राम बन गए तो बन गए। तो हम सब लोग आज ये संकल्प भी लें। मुझे लगता है कि बहुत आप सब लोगों को धन्यवाद देते हुए मैं अपनी वाणी को यहाँ विराम देता हूँ और भगवान जगन्नाथ से आप सबकी कामना करते हुए आपन मनन को मोरो जोहार, जय जगन्नाथ।
Indeed, we are extremely grateful to Sri Ashwini Kumar Choube ji, Honorable Minister of State Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, for giving us his address enumerating the importance of elephants in our ecosystem and also in the cultural heritage of India as well. Thank you, sir. Indeed, the gracious presence of Sri Bhupender Yadav ji, Honorable Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, has added lustre to the celebration. I deem it a privilege to request you, sir, to kindly address the assembled.
सबसे पहले तो आप सबको वर्ल्ड एलिफेंट डे की शुभकामनाएं। आज के इस कार्यक्रम में मंच पर मेरे साथ उपस्थित वन पर्यावरण के मेरे साथी मंत्री श्री अश्वनी चौबे जी, उड़ीसा सरकार के मंत्री श्री प्रदीप कुमार जी, डीजी फॉरेस्ट श्री सीपी गोयल जी, एनटीसीए के चेयरमैन श्री डायरेक्टर श्री एसपी यादव जी, उड़ीसा के एसीए श्री साहू जी, पीसीसीएफ, सभी अधिकारीगण और इस कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित सभी भाई और बहनों, पिछले साल हम लोगों ने ये एलिफेंट डे का कार्यक्रम पेरियार में साउथ में मनाया था और मुझे आज सुबह रमेश पांडे जी कह रहे थे कि पहले हमारे एलिफेंट स्टीयरिंग कमेटी की मीटिंग 2 साल में एक बार होती थी, अब 1 साल में 2 बार होती है। और इस बार कुछ ऐसा संयोग रहा, मुझे सुबह बता रहे थे कि हमने जो हमारे 4 कॉरिडोर्स हैं, तो सबसे पहले सदर्न कॉरिडोर में पेरियार में हम लोगों ने वर्ल्ड एलिफेंट डे मनाया। उसके बाद हमारा जो नॉर्दर्न कॉरिडोर है, राजा जी नेशनल पार्क है, वहाँ हमने मीटिंग करी एलिफेंट स्टीयरिंग कमेटी की। उसके बाद 30 ईयर ऑफ एलिफेंट प्रोजेक्ट एलिफेंट के हमारे पूरे हुए, तो हम सबका सौभाग्य रहा कि महामहिम राष्ट्रपति जी श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी आई और जो हमारा नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न कॉरिडोर है, गुवाहाटी में कार्यक्रम हुआ और आज हम वर्ल्ड एलिफेंट डे मनाने जो ईस्टर्न कॉरिडोर है उड़ीसा आए हैं और चारों कॉरिडोर की एक कंबाइंड पुस्तक को भी हम रिलीज कर रहे हैं कि नॉर्थ, साउथ, नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न और ईस्टर्न ये भारत के कॉरिडोर्स हैं। मैं आप सबको बधाई देना चाहूँगा। हम सब लोग नेचर के साथ जितना हार्मोनियस होकर के रह सकते हैं उतना हमारे लिए और इस पृथ्वी के लिए और आने वाले समय की जो हमारी जनरेशन्स आएंगी उनके लिए लाभकारी है। मैं अभी ये जो हाथी के हमारे कॉरिडोर्स हैं उनके जो पब्लिकेशन हुआ है उसको एट ए ग्लांस देख रहा था, तो जहाँ पर बढ़िया फॉरेस्ट है, जहाँ पर रिवर है, जहाँ पर अच्छा एग्रीकल्चर है, उन सभी जगहों पर हाथी भी पाया जाता है। और इसलिए आप लोग अच्छे प्राकृतिक वातावरण में हो, इसका प्रतीक हाथी है। हाथी गायब हो जाएगा तो समझना आपकी प्राकृतिक संपदा भी चली गई है। ये नेचर का अपना एक बड़ा अटूट रिश्ता है। मैं राजस्थान से आता हूँ, वहाँ तो हाथी नहीं ऊँट पाए जाते हैं, क्योंकि उस नेचर के हिसाब से प्रकृति ने अलग तरह से रचना करी है। लेकिन हिंदुस्तान इस मामले में बहुत सौभाग्यशाली देश है कि हमारे पास जमीन का कम एरिया होते हुए भी बायोडायवर्सिटी के क्षेत्र में हमारे पास एक बहुत रिच हमारे पास संपदा है। और लंबे समय से हम लोगों ने इसके साथ तालमेल बना करके अपना प्रकृति आधारित जीवन को आगे बढ़ाने का काम किया है। अभी कॉरिडोर्स की बात हो रही थी। हाथी तो अपने कॉरिडोर में, हम उसके ऊपर ओवरलैप करके कॉरिडोर बनाना चाहते हैं। तो ओवरलैप करके कॉरिडोर जब हम बनाना चाहते हैं तो मिटिगेशन मेजर्स हमारे उसके अनुकूल होने चाहिए ताकि उसके कॉरिडोर डिस्टर्ब ना हो और हमारा भी विकास का काम बढ़े। और मैं इस मामले में बधाई देना चाहूँगा कि पिछले दिनों रेलवे के साथ मिलकर हम लोगों ने इस कार्य को प्रारंभ किया। नेशनल हाईवे अथॉरिटी के साथ मिलकर के हम लोगों ने इस कार्य को किया। और अभी जो कॉरिडोर्स जो नए हमारे बन रहे हैं उसमें वन्य जीवों की सुरक्षा करते हुए बन रहे हैं। अभी एक और जो प्रोजेक्ट NHI का आने वाला है सरिस्का में, अलवर में, वो भी इसी आधार पे आने वाला है। विकास करने से पर्यावरण का कोई आपस में विरोधाभास नहीं है, लेकिन विकास और पर्यावरण दोनों को हमें इस प्रकार से करना होगा कि वो एक दूसरे को डिस्टर्ब ना करें। और इसलिए विकास की अवधारणा को ही आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हमको लगातार काम करना होगा। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने पूरे दुनिया को मिशन लाइफ का जो मंत्र दिया है, एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली लाइफ स्टाइल, और उसका परिणाम है कि आज दुनिया में जहाँ भी जलवायु परिवर्तन की बात चलती है तो लोग ये मान करके चलते हैं कि जलवायु परिवर्तन के जो 3 सबसे बड़े खतरे हैं, सबसे पहला टेम्परेचर राइज होने का, दूसरा खतरा लैंड डिग्रेडेशन का, और तीसरा खतरा बायोडायवर्सिटी लॉस का। लेकिन ये केवल सरकार के मिटिगेशन मेजर्स के द्वारा पूरा नहीं हो सकता, ये केवल सोसाइटी के एडेप्टेशन के द्वारा पूरा नहीं हो सकता। ये जब तक लोग अपनी लाइफ स्टाइल में परिवर्तन लेकर के नहीं आएंगे तब तक ये पूरा नहीं हो सकता। और मैं ये कहना भी चाहूँगा कि एक लंबे समय तक हमने एक विषय को छोड़ा है जिसको हम नेटिव विजडम कहते हैं। लंबे समय से हमारे फॉरेस्ट ड्वेलर्स, फॉरेस्ट में रहने वाले ट्राइबल, उनको बहुत विषयों की पूरी तरीके से जानकारी होती है। हमारे देश में जो भी टैक्सोनॉमी का कोडिफिकेशन हुआ उसकी लैंग्वेज हमने हमेशा ऐसी रखी जो लोकल लैंग्वेज से दूर रही। ऐसा नहीं है कि उड़ीसा में जितनी भी प्रकार की प्रकृति पाई जाती है उनका उड़िया में नाम नहीं होगा, लेकिन हमने यहाँ का जो भी बॉटनी का स्कूल होगा उसमें कभी उसको पढ़ाने की कोशिश ही नहीं करी। हमको ये ध्यान रखना होगा कि भारत की प्राकृतिक संपदा को बचाना है तो हमें इसमें भारतीय भाषाओं का आग्रह करना होगा। हमें उन सारे नेटिव विषयों का भी कोडिफिकेशन करना होगा जिसके कारण लंबे समय तक हम दुनिया की सबसे अच्छी बायोडायवर्सिटी को कंजर्व और प्रिजर्व कर सके। ये करना बहुत आवश्यक है। अगर अमृतकाल का भारत बनाना है तो हमें उन सब विषयों का कोडिफिकेशन करना होगा। दुनिया के पश्चिम देशों से आया हुआ हर प्रिंसिपल हमारे ऊपर एज इट इज लागू हो ये आवश्यक नहीं है। उनकी जो एंथ्रोपोसेंट्रिक जो डेवलपमेंट की अप्रोच है वो हमारे देश के अनुकूल हो ये आवश्यक नहीं है। मैं कई बार कहता भी हूँ यूरोपियन यूनियन को कि आपके पास हाथी नहीं है, सबसे ज़्यादा प्रदर्शन हमारे यहाँ करवाते हैं। हमारे पास हाथी भी है, उसकी संख्या भी बढ़ रही है, उसके साथ जीना भी हम जानते हैं। और इसलिए भारत को दुनिया को पर्यावरण की दृष्टि में एक नया दृष्टिकोण प्रस्तुत करना होगा। हमारे जो भी रिसर्च हो, हमारे जो भी पेपर हो, वो केवल इंटरनेशनल जर्नल में पब्लिश करने के लिए नहीं हो, उसका सीधा संबंध लोकल व्यक्ति के जीवन में, रोजगार में, इको टूरिज्म में और उसकी इकोनॉमी, उसकी नेचर को कंजर्व करते हुए स्ट्रेंथन करने में हो। हमें अपने इस डायरेक्शन को आगे बढ़ाना होगा और इसलिए हमारे वन और पर्यावरण मंत्रालय ने इको टूरिज्म की गाइडलाइन इशू करी है। हमारे जितने भी ये जो इको सेंसिटिव जोन है उनका रैशनलाइजेशन करने की बात करी है। हमारे जितने भी डेवलपमेंट प्रोजेक्ट हैं उनके मिटिगेशन मेजर्स को इस तरीके से बनाने की बात करी है जिससे जंगल भी बचा रहे और डेवलपमेंट भी होता रहे। हमारे जो डेंस फॉरेस्ट एरिया उसको बढ़ाने के लिए नए प्रोग्राम की बात करी है। हमारे जो नए शहरी क्षेत्र हैं उसमें हम कैसे नगर वन को विकसित कर सकें उसके लिए बात हुई है। और जो अब हमारे जो वाइल्ड लाइफ हैबिटेट है, आज हम ये चंद्रिका वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी को देखने गए जो शहर के नज़दीक आ गए, वो फ्यूचर में किस तरीके से हम उनका मैनेजमेंट प्लान रहे ताकि वो सुरक्षित रहे, उनका एनक्रोचमेंट ना हो, उनमें पॉल्यूशन ना हो, उनमें एसटीपी जैसा कोई पानी ना आए, उनके जो जानवर हैं उनके लिए नेचुरल वे बना रहे। इन सब विषयों को लेकर के हम लगातार आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और यही कारण है कि हमारे मंत्रालय में भी जो 16 अलग अलग बड़े संस्थान हैं, जो लंबे समय से ऐसे भी संस्थान हैं जो 100 साल से काम कर रहे हैं, जैसे ZSI है, BSI है, अभी WII है। ये जो सारे संस्थान काम कर रहे हैं इनमें आपस में वन गवर्नमेंट की अप्रोच हो, इसके लिए हमने निरंतर जैसे प्रोजेक्ट को आगे बढ़ाया है। फॉरेस्ट मैनेजमेंट में भी हम IFM को कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग के लिए आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं और ये जो दिवस हम मनाना चाहते हैं इसका हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट ये है, इस दिवस के माध्यम से केवल मंत्रालय अकेला कार्यक्रम ना करे, मंत्रालय जन भागीदारी के साथ कार्यक्रम करे, मंत्रालय अवेयरनेस के साथ कार्यक्रम करे और फ्यूचर में चाहे हमारा प्रोजेक्ट लॉयन हो, प्रोजेक्ट टाइगर हो, प्रोजेक्ट डॉल्फिन हो और प्रोजेक्ट एलिफेंट हो और सबसे ज़्यादा प्रोजेक्ट चीता भी लेकर के हम काम कर रहे हैं। कई बार मैं मीडिया में इन विषयों को भी देखता हूँ। हमने सबसे पहले इंटरनेशनल ट्रांसलोकेशन का काम किया है। मैं अपने जितने भी फॉरेस्ट के ऑफिसर्स वहाँ पर लग रहे हैं मैं उनको बधाई देना चाहूँगा कि 1 साल में उन्होंने बड़े पेशेंस के साथ काम किया है, बड़ा ज़मीन पे जा कर के काम किया है और ये ट्रांसलोकेशन जो है इसकी सारी गंभीरता को हम समझते हैं, हम इसकी जिम्मेदारी को भी समझते हैं। और मैं आज ये कहना चाहूँगा जिस प्रकार से भारत ने 30 साल के प्रोजेक्ट एलिफेंट को सक्सेस किया है, जिस प्रकार से भारत ने 50 साल में प्रोजेक्ट टाइगर को सफल किया है, जिस प्रकार से भारत में हम प्रोजेक्ट डॉल्फिन और प्रोजेक्ट लॉयन को लेकर बढ़े हैं, उसी प्रकार से हमारे फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर्स, हमारे साइंटिस्ट और उनके सहयोग से हम प्रोजेक्ट चीता में भी कामयाब होंगे। हर्डल होगी लेकिन हम उसको पार करेंगे, लेकिन घबराने का काम कोई नहीं करेंगे। मुझे पूरी तरीके से विश्वास है। और हम सबसे बड़ी बात है, पिछले दिनों मैंने कमेटी की रिपोर्ट भी ली है, विशेष रूप से हमारे ग्राउंड स्टाफ जो है जो काम करते हैं वो लोग बहुत मेहनत से काम करते हैं। कई बार मैं चिंतित होता हूँ, पॉचिंग जैसा जब विषय मैं सुनता हूँ उसके संबंध में पिछली बार हमने उड़ीसा में भी डायरेक्शन दिए थे। हम हर सिंगल पॉचिंग को लेकर के पूरे तरीके से सजग हैं। हम पूरे तरीके से वन्य जीवों के किसी भी प्रकार के उनके जीवन में हस्तक्षेप में ना हो, इसको लेकर पूरी तरीके से सतर्क और सजग है। और इसको लेकर के जो हमारा ग्राउंड स्टाफ है वो बहुत मेहनत के साथ काम करता है। मैं सबसे पहले जो भी हमारा ग्राउंड स्टाफ इसको लेकर के शहीद होता है, आज एलिफेंट डे पे उनको अपनी श्रद्धांजलि देता हूं और ये विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि जो ग्राउंड स्टाफ काम कर रहा है उनकी मॉरल और उनकी सर्विस और उनके सारे विषयों को लेकर के फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट जो हमने कदम उठाए हैं, हम हमेशा उनके मॉरल को ऊंचा रखने के लिए काम करेंगे। और उसके साथ ही साथ ग्राउंड स्टाफ के साथ जो लोकल विलेजर्स हैं, जो हमारे लोकल ट्राइबल्स हैं, फॉरेस्ट ड्वेलर्स हैं, उनका भी कोऑपरेशन करके हम जो हमारा वन मंत्रालय वन विभाग है इसकी जो जिम्मेदारी है उसको आगे बढ़ाने का काम करेंगे। ये एक ऐसी प्राकृतिक धरोहर है जिसको मनुष्य कभी बना नहीं सकता, लेकिन उसको सजा के और संवार के जरूर रख सकता है। उसमें आप सबका सहयोग मिले, यही आज के दिन की अपेक्षा है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Indeed, we are short of words to express our heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Union Minister Sri Bhupendra Yadav ji for his benign presence and for his inspiring words with lots of appreciation and tips for the officers, those who are striving hard for the conservation of wildlife. Now, as a mark of respect and love to the revered guests and to their encouraging presence, we feel honored in offering mementos. May I request esteemed Additional Chief Secretary Sri Satyabrata Sahu ji to kindly present a memento to Honorable Union Minister Sri Bhupendra Yadav ji. So, it's a wonderful art of filigree, a product of Odisha, which is being presented by Sri Satyabrata Sahu ji, and also to Sri Ashwini Kumar Choube ji, Honorable Minister of State Government of India. I would like to request Head of Forest Force Sri Devidatta Biswal ji to present memento to Honorable Minister Forest Environment and Climate Change Odisha Sri Pradeep Kumar Amat ji. I take the opportunity to request PCCF Wildlife Sri Sushil Kumar Popal ji to present memento to esteemed DG of Forest Government of India Sri C.P. Goyal ji. May I now request RCCF Bhubaneswar Sri Ranjit Kumar IFS to offer memento to the ADG Forest Sri S.P. Yadav ji. Additional DG Forest Sri S.P. Yadav ji. And also Sri Sanjit Kumar ji will present memento to IG Forest and Director Project Elephants Ramesh Kumar Pandey ji. Thank you, sir. Before we conclude the inaugural session and proceed to the next event, I would like to request Sri Sushil Kumar Popal ji, PCCF Wildlife Odisha, to present customary vote of thanks.
Namaskar to all dignitaries on and off the dais, my dear participants from various states, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a matter of pride for us to have hosted the World Elephant Day celebrations at Bhubaneswar, the city of temples. And I take this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, our sincere thanks and gratitude to Shri Bhupendra Yadav ji, Honorable Minister, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, for entrusting us with the responsibility of organizing this event, sir. Your gracious presence here and words of wisdom has inspired the entire gathering. Thank you very much, sir. I would also like to express our deep sense of gratitude to Shri Ashwini Kumar Choube ji, Honorable Union Minister of State, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, sir. Sir, thank you very much for your kind presence and encouraging words, sir. I wholeheartedly thank Shri Pradeep Kumar Amat ji, our Honorable Minister, Forest, Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, for his guidance in organizing this event. Sir, your valuable suggestions have made our job easy, and your presence now has encouraged us further. Thank you very much, sir. We are also grateful to Shri C.P. Goyal, Director General, Forest, and Special Secretary, Government of India, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, for his gracious presence and advice. Sir, thank you very much for sparing time and to be part of these celebrations. Thanks are also to Shri Satyabhat Sahu, Additional Chief Secretary, Forest Environment and Climate Change, Government of Odisha, for facilitating and finalizing the nitty-gritties of the program. Our thanks are also to Shri S.V. Yadav, Additional Director General, Wildlife, Government of India, and Shri Ramesh Pandey, Inspector General of Forest, Wildlife, Government of India, for giving their personal touch in detailing the programs. I also thank my colleague Devi At-Bhubaneswar, Head of Forest Force, Odisha. I also thank all the members of the steering committee of the Project Elephant, including Chief Wildlife Wardens and other senior officials from different states who have made to this celebration. I'm sure you all must have had a comfortable stay and would go back with good memories of your stay in Temple City of Bhubaneswar. Thanks are also to my senior retired forest officials who made it to the program at a very short notice. I really thank all of you from my core of heart. Thank you very much, sir. I also like to place on record the untiring efforts of my team headed by Sanjeet and his officials for making a program a grand success. Last but not the least, I thank the representatives of electronic and print media for providing a coverage to this event. Thank you all. Thanks once again. Thank you.
We are also thankful to Sri Sushil Kumar Papalji, PCC of Wildlife, Odisha. And with a great delight, we welcome our 50 Gaja Sathis, 20 Elephant Squad members, and 5 Gaja Gaurav awardees present over here. Honorable Ministers, Government of India have been kind enough to have interaction with Gaja Sathis and other frontline staff members. May we request you, sir, to kindly come down for the much awaited interaction with the Gaja Sathis and other frontline staff members.
केवंझर से आए
drum beating and torchlight. That's what they try to Other another elephant program that
हेलो ना हेलो हेलो
So after the much awaited interaction, we will move on to the cultural program, and I request all of you to kindly be seated in your respective seats. And very shortly we are all set to present the cultural program, a musical rendition to be followed by 2 dance items. So in just 30 minutes the cultural program will be over. I request, with all humility, I request all of you to kindly be seated to witness the cultural program. So I would like to request everyone present over to kindly be seated to witness the cultural program. One musical rendition to be presented by the Central Sangeet Natak Academy awardee and State Sangeet Natak Academy awardee, esteemed Susmita Das ji, to be followed by 2 dance forms, one Gotipo dance form and other Chow dance form. So please stay tuned. Please stay tuned to witness this cultural program, musical rendition and dance recital.
We'll start. We'll start. Good morning, everyone. Esteemed dignitaries, all the attendees, esteemed media personnel, and I can see many of the police friends are there. So I request everyone, first of all, to please be seated, because in this momentous occasion of World Elephant Day 2023, we would be showcasing some of our cultural offerings, of course, in coordination with the theme. The trumpets of elephants continue to resonate through the forest, reminding us of the beauty and importance of our shared homes. Good morning, everyone. We are here to witness a musical extravaganza that will enchant your senses and touch your hearts. Our star performer for the day is none other than Ms. Susmita Das, a renowned singer who has lately been recognized by the Kendriya Sangeet Natak Academy Award with accolades and admiration for her contribution to Odia folk music. She will be singing two of her most popular and impactful songs that deal with environmental issues such as Prithvi Manthan and Hum Agar Nahi. Alongside her, we are proud to present the creative force behind these thought-provoking music videos created by Oromira Entertainment, awarded by the Indian Content Leadership Award for their excellence in engaging and innovative creations. And I'm certainly privileged to be a part of this amazing occasion. This is Munmun Singh, your host for this cultural session. Now let's dive into the soul-stirring world of these remarkable songs, each with a meaningful message and a unique vision. The very first act, as mentioned by me, Hum Agar Nahi, is a song that highlights the importance of wetlands for biodiversity and ecosystem services and warns about the threats that they face from human activities. This song is sung by Susmita Das, lyricist by Rajkumar Mahato, music direction by Abhijit Mishra, and produced by Orumira. This song is envisioned and produced by Wetlands International South Asia, WISA, celebrating 25 years of its existence and sheds light on Jana Bhagidari movement launched by the organizations. I would like to mention with all my pride and pleasure that the choreography performance is done by Sizzler Dance Academy and our guru, the very known dancing icon Vidyut Sethi. So I request all of you to please put your hands together and let's enjoy the very first act, Hum Agar Nahi. Thank you. Okay. So we'll be taking some couple of minutes because we are expecting the presence of our dignitaries below the stage. So please, I request all of you to bear with us. Thank you so much. Till then, get ready to take a deep dive into the cultural performance by none other than Madam Susmita Das and the amazing choreography by Sizzler Dance Academy by none other than Shri Vidyut Sethi. Thank you. Performing arts. Let's talk about song, soulful renditions. Let's talk about dance. All these performing arts connect human soul with Almighty. And here, today we would be witnessing remarkable performances by our eminent artist who is always committed to set a benchmark because he believes if your art can't create impact, if you can't set trend, and if you can't give back to the society, to the community, to the environment, because I believe that 2 seasons of COVID has taught us our nature has all the solutions to every problem faced by humankind. Let's surrender to the nature. Let's, just take commitment or take a pledge that we'll be protecting, preserving our climate, then everything will take its own place. In this context, we are here today celebrating World Elephant Day. This is a very momentous occasion for all of us, and in this context, we remember a very popular quote by David Attenborough, who said, "The greatest danger to our future is apathy." Let us not be apathetic towards the plight of elephants and our environment, for their survival is intricately related to our own. Elephants are an integral part of our ecosystem, so we should be committed in protecting, preserving them because they are, you can say they are an important part, as already cited by my co-anchor and already told by many of our dignitaries from state and union ministry. So since we have already the presence of our dignitaries, let's start the performance, the very first act. Please put your hands together, everyone. Let's enjoy Hum Agar Nahi.
Oh.
सांसों से जीवन, पल पल बदलता ये मौसम, पानी की हलचल, चिड़िया ये चंचल, जीना सिखाए ये हर पल, फूलों का खिलना, खुशबू का उड़ना, हर शे की है दास्तां। हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ, हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ। मुसाफिर पंछी सारे आसमां ज़मीं पे उतारे, मिट्टी की सौंधी खुशबू जीने का मंत्र उचारे। मुसाफिर पंछी सारे आसमां ज़मीं पे उतारे, मिट्टी की सौंधी खुशबू जीने का मंत्र उचारे। तितली और मछली पौधे और झुरमुट, झिंगूर की बोली, पशुओं की ठिठोली, ऐसी जन्नत मिलेगी कहाँ। हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ, हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ। पहाड़ों से गिरता झरना, घने जंगलों से होके, नदियों के साथ बहकर फसलों के खेत सींचे। पहाड़ों से गिरता झरना, घने जंगलों से होके, नदियों के साथ बहकर फसलों के खेत सींचे। सागर का प्यार पुकारे, नदियों को बाहें पसारे। सागर का प्यार पुकारे, नदियों को बाहें पसारे। सूरज का निकलना, यहाँ शाम का ढलना, सागर से मिले आसमां। हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ, हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ, हम अगर नहीं तो तुम कहाँ।
Thank you so much, Madam Susmita Das. An amazing choreography by Sri Vidyut Sethi from Sizzlers Dance Academy, our Odisha's pride, a wonderful artist. Can I hear a thunder round of applause for their efforts? Thank you so much. Moving ahead, the very next act is all about Prithvi Manthan. You heard about the term Samudra Manthan from our mythologies. So today we would be witnessing about Prithvi Manthan act. It is a song that depicts the turmoil of the earth due to human activities and urges for a change in attitude and behavior, which is very obvious and evident from 2 seasons of pandemic, isn't it? My dear friends, moving ahead, this song is envisioned and conceptualized by Sri Siddhant Das, directed by Dev Meher, written by Shiv Kumar Bilagarmi, beautifully composed by Om Prakash Mohanty and produced by Oromira in the backdrop of Shiva Tandav Srotam. A high-paced rhythmic chanting of the hymns written and composed by Ravana, the demon king, to appease Lord Shiva and seek his blessings. The singer of the song is our very own Susmita Das, whose enchanting performance you had already witnessed in the very first act. So if you are geared up to witness the second marvelous performance by our very own Susmita ji, and equally choreography done amazingly by Sizzler Dance Troupe. So please put your hands together and let's welcome our set of artists as of now on the stage. Thank you so much.
शेषलेखशेखर प्रसूनधूलिधोरणी विधुसराङ्गि पीठबोधुशङ्कराजमालया निबद्धुजाटचूटकं श्रियेचिराय जायकं चकोरबन्धुशेखर ललाटचन्द्वरज्ज्वलद्धनञ्जय स्फुलिप्रभानि पीतपञ्चशायकं नमन्निलिम्बनायकं सुधामयुगलेखया विराजमानशेखरं महाकपालिशं पदे शिरोजटालवस्तुना
So, in the end, I could remember that we can conserve only what we love, and we will love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. And I believe that these acts by Madam Susmita Das and the choreography by a Sizzler dance troupe in context with the theme of the event have touched your hearts. Once again, would be expecting a round of applause for Madam Susmita Das, Sizzler Dance Academy, Oromira, and of course, I am Munmun Singh, your host for today's small session. Thanking all of you that we are grateful you have given this platform to showcase our talent. Thank you so much. Let's enjoy and continue the saga of entertainment. Thank you.
So after the wonderful music rendition by Susmita Das, the recipient of Central Sangeet Natak Academy Award, we now move on to present the dance recital. The mudra of a hand, the wink of an eyelid, the tap of a step, all saying something, all celebrating the dedication of a child for its mother, the unmasked one between the devotee and its Lord, the triumphant mood after the good wins over the evil, whatever be it. It is delicately, emphatically and aggressively captured in the body language which we call dance. And this morning, we are all set to present Gotipo dance tradition. As everybody knows, in Odisha, dance is very much linked to the cult of Lord Jagannath, and the Mahari dance, the Devadasi dance, which originated in the temple tradition that ultimately led to the origin of Gotipo dance form. And the Gotipos, as the Maharis were not allowed to dance in public outside the temple premises, so the boys in the form of girls, attired like girls, they used to perform long back in 16th century. And that ultimately led to the origin of Odisha dance form, for which Odisha has carved a niche in the cultural domain of India. And this Gotipo dance tradition has its own magical spell, and we are very much privileged to have in our midst the artist from Abhinna Chandra Gotipo Nritya Parishad Raghurajpur, the heritage village of Odisha, who will be presenting Bandhan Nritya and the Gotipo dance tradition, which ultimately led to the origin of the world famous Odissi classical dance form. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome the artists to perform, to give a recital in the form of Gotipo dance tradition.
शरीर संचार बाल्यत भाति अंग शोभा विगत यौवन अंतर अंगा नाम प्रत्यंग तथा उपांग श्री संचालने नृत्य माधुर्य विबुद्ध देहि सर्वगुणी गण जने सर्वगुणी गण जने सर्वगुणी गण जने
Thank you.
దిగిన ధా తాకిట తక తాకిట తక తాకిట తక తాకిట తక ధా ధాగ దిగిన ధా ధాగ దిగిన ధా తిన్న ధా దిలక్ దిలిత దిలక్ దిలిత దిలక్ దిలిత దిలక్ దిలిత దిలక్ దిలిత దిలక్ దిలిత దిలక్
Indeed, we are thankful to all the artists of Abhinna Sundar Gotipo Nritya Parishad, Raghurajpur, the heritage village, for their wonderful presentation, for their enchanting performance. And this Gotipo dance tradition has led to the origin of the classical Odisha dance form, for which we have found an identity in the cultural domain of Indian classical dance form. So we are extremely thankful to Guru Lakshman Maharana and all the troop members. Now, the concluding item of the session, just before the steering committee meeting starts, is a Chau dance form. As we know, Chau dance form is a typical dance form of India, which is categorized, which is classified in three forms: Sarhikala Chau, Purulia Chau, and Mayurbhanj Chau. And in these three dance forms, we find an amalgamation of classical dance form, tribal dance form, and also the martial dance form. So this Chau dance form, as you know, the artists in Purulia Chau and the artists of, Khadi Sarhikala Chau, they use masks. But in Mayurbhanj Chau, they don't use any mask, and they give their serene and scintillating presentation on the episodes of the two epics, Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Mostly, some of the anecdotes of Ramayana or Mahabharata are picked up, and those are presented with the accompaniment of music and other percussion instruments. The artists, they give their serene and scintillating presentation. So the artists of Mayurbhanj Chau will be presenting this Chau dance form, which once upon a time had got the royal patronage. And over the years, the artists, they have just retained this traditional dance form of Odisha, that is Mayurbhanj Chau, which amalgamates the classical form, the tribal form, as well as the martial form. So please welcome the artists from Mayurbhanj, those who are going to present this Chau dance form, with a big round of applause. the Chow dance team for their wonderful recital, and I take the privilege to make the announcement that the 19th steering committee meeting of Project Elephant will continue in the adjacent room, and particularly we are extremely grateful to all of you for witnessing this program, and I request all the steering committee members to kindly proceed to the adjacent room to be a part of the steering committee meeting of Project Elephant on its 19th edition. And the rest of the members are requested to be present over here to witness the second form of Gotipur dance tradition to be presented by Abhinna Chandra Gotipur Nritya Parishad Raghurajpur. So all the steering committee members, those who are expected to be a part of the steering committee meeting of Project Elephant on its 19th edition, they are requested to proceed to the adjacent room, and the rest of the members are requested to be present over here to witness the rest of the cultural program, to be followed by sumptuous lunch for everyone. So I request all of you, other than the steering committee members, to kindly be present here to witness the rest part of the cultural program. And after the cultural program, we will proceed to the dining hall for sumptuous lunch. So I request all the steering committee members to kindly proceed to the adjacent room for the meeting of Project Elephant, the steering committee meeting of Project Elephant, and the rest of the members are requested to be present over here. So now once again we call upon Abhinna Chandra Gotipur Nritya Parishad, headed by Guru Lakshmana Maharana and all other gurus, those who will be presenting Mangala Charana. Mangala Charana, it is an invocatory dance form wherein the artists invoke the blessings of some gods and goddesses, and that will be presented by the artists of Abhinna Chandra Gotipur Nritya Parishad Raghurajpur under the guidance, under the tutelage and choreography of Guru Lakshmana Maharana. So once again, the second form of Gotipur dance tradition is Mangala Charan, to be followed by Bandha Nritya, but presenting the first one, Mangala Charan, wherein the artists, they seek the blessings for one and all. Bahujana Sukhaya, Bahujana Hitaya. For the welfare of one and all, they seek the blessings of Almighty God. So that is Mangala Charana, which will be presented by the artists of Abhinna Chandra Gotipur Nritya Parishad. Please put your hands together and welcome them with a big round of applause.
तकनी तक